So Deku is going Sanji style. I still hope he uses his punches, man. I mean, I love how he's practicing his kicks outside, and he added like new boosters, and he's trying to like copy Ida's style, or like not copy it, but like use some influences from it. But he better still mix it up, man. I want some more like martial artist kind of style instead of just being straight up kicks like Sanjay in One Piece. Well, obviously we all know who Sanjay is. Dang it. So in this chapter of Boku no Hero Academia, just get some more insight on some people's characters and some feelings, more training. It's a pretty nice, good chapter and a nice, good build-up chapter. I really am excited for the hero licensing exam. I'm really hyped up for that. I'm expecting it to deliver. Oh, just so excited, man. Especially towards the end of this chapter. I'll get into that right now. But there's this little part of the chapter that I want to get into with All Might, where he almost got into an accident where Bakugo hits the rock and it almost lands on it. And in the previous chapter, in the review, I said that All Might is also probably going to a character transformation or a character like development where he has to get used to a different kind of lifestyle, where he has to be a teacher, he has to be a mentor, where he can't always be the guy who's the physical specimen. And he like it's like an epiphany for him, like, oh, am I the type of guy who has to be watched over now? Am I some old guy, am I just some normal citizen now? Like, I'm already being someone who has to be protected. And he like hits he gets his look on his face. It's like a realization for him that he has to go through this new development, this new breakthrough for him. And I really hope, I know he'll get through it. He's very tough mentally, but I like how they show like it might be a bit of a struggle for him, you know, because we always know how pro athletes, any kind of athlete, where they're going through father time, they have to go through that time where they have to give up a certain sport, a certain profession, because they're too old for it, or their body has taken too much wear and tear. So really like that part of the chapter, how they still show bits and pieces. It's like slow progressing character development for All Might and all these characters, you know, and even Bakugo. He gets like he has like this angry face when he sees Deku, and then like he turns around and explodes something. He says, "Be careful, All Might," which shows that he cares for All Might. We obviously know he has a huge like admiration for All Might. He cares for his safety. So like it's a little like insight, you know, of Kacchan being Kacchan. He's like angry, but he still cares for people. You know what I mean? I really like how they show little snippets of that. Everyone's getting ready for the exam. They're all building up new powers, and they're all gonna show it, man. But the author, like right when he's about to like have them show some of their powers, you get class bitch coming in and getting mad at them and like telling them, oh, it's our turn to take over this side. It's we get it from this time, and then like Aizawa's like, we still got 10 minutes left. You can't be that way. So I'm like, oh, class bitch. They kind of annoy me. Whatever. But I hopefully get more insight on that on class B, and maybe some more character development. I want to see some more. There's some interesting characters that I saw from Class B, couple like arcs back. Maybe I'm like, we'll see. We'll give him a chance. Maybe I won't stop calling him Class Bitch, especially that one guy. But here's where you get some like good comedy moments with Ochako. You know, some romance. Her like going through this phase of her liking Deku, her heart pumping, and she gets like I don't think she likes Hatsume too much because she doesn't like her. She's like all over Deku with her, like her hands-on feeling. She gets like kind of jealous, and I'm like, that's fine, you know, it's realistic, you know, it's a school, you know, you show girls, they're gonna like guys are gonna like girls, you know, show some romance in there. I don't want just some typical shonen where it's just like a girl likes a guy, another girl likes a guy, and the guy's completely clueless, or like the guy's like asexual or whatever. I'm like, come on, you know, it's a school, guys attracted girls, yada yada, good romance. Although I want to know what goes through her mind as she sees Deku, you know, training. Is it like it's not like there? Is it like I have to get ready for this examination, no distraction? Because Deku is working his ass off to working those kicks, man. He trains hard. Really like that about him, and you know, you can see he's got like he's controlling this power a lot more, man. I you know, anyone who's finished watching the anime, it's like not night and day, but it's like a lot better when he's controlling One for All, and I'm like, I can't wait to see the ending of his training where he becomes a powerhouse. I'm really looking forward to that. But my thing was with this, the ending of this chapter was that I'm pretty sure they've talked about it. This other school that's in the West who's just as big as UA. They're called Shiketsu, and they're a big school. They have just as much hype, just as much pedigree or like prestige. That's the word. Prestige. They're a big school, and they're UA is doing this. Oh, plus ultra, and this guy comes in and goes, oh, plus ultra, and it's like, who the fuck are you? And it's like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to meet you guys. I'm like a big fan of UA. I humbly apologize. And his name's Inasa. I forget it. Like, his last name? Inasa. I know it's Inasa. And then Aizawa, he recognizes him. He's like, oh, this guy's strong. Watch out for him. You're going to be dealing with some powerhouses here in this tournament. And Deku, they bring up that for some reason he passed the previous exam, but he didn't take his admission. So technically he's still like a first year, I guess. I was confused about the wording what Deku said. I'm like, how is he a first year if he took it last year? Doesn't that mean he's just a second year? But I don't. I'll have to read that again. Try to look it over. But Aizawa hypes him up, and that he's strong. And then Deku brings up the possibility that he might be more talented than Todoroki. And so when you hear someone's more talented than Todoroki, oof, major hype, man. This chapter, I'll give it a 4 out of 5. I'm really hyped up for this upcoming tournament, this exam. Good character development. Really looking forward to the new powers of the students, man. Good hype chapter. Good development chapter for All Might. Great chapter. Good chapter. It's a good chapter. That's it, guys. Hope anyone liked this review. Subscribe if you want. Later.